Let's search for the injured in need of help. When the earthquake struck, I fell down and got cut by the glass on the ground. Don't worry, I am coming to give first aid. Put on protective gloves and apply pressure with a dressing on the wound to stop bleeding. First, go to an open and safe area to ask the doctor to give you further treatment. Let me help you clean up the wound. Saline solution. Apply from the center of the wound and move outward. Iodophor. Iodophor can kill bacteria on the wound. Put on protective gloves and apply pressure with a dressing on the wound to stop bleeding. Apply from the center of the wound and move outward. Iodophor can kill bacteria on the wound. It's still quite dangerous at the moment. Stay in the emergency shelter and don't run around. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. How should we perform first aid for forearm bleeding? Let's review. 1. Apply pressure to stop bleeding. 2. Ask a doctor for cleaning up the wound and disinfection. 3. Wrap the wound. First aid for bruise. 1. Clean the wound with saline solution. Disinfect with iodophor. Let's search for the injured in need of help. When the earthquake struck, I fell down the stairs and can't move now. Don't move. I'll get medical help.
We are professional doctors. You can leave the injured to us.
For someone with spinal injuries, improper move or handling of the injured can be very dangerous and may exacerbate spinal injury. You must ask professional medical staff for help.
First, transfer the injured to a long ridge board by using the whole body turnover method. Drag the fixing strap to secure the injured. We'll send you to a nearby hospital for treatment.
Okay, thank you. How should we perform first aid for spinal injury? Let's review. 1. Do not touch the injured. Ask doctors for help. 2. Elevate the injured by the whole body turnover method. 3. Fix the injured. 4. Send the injured to the hospital. Let's search for the injured in need of help. When the earthquake struck, my hands were cut by falling stones. Don't worry, I am coming to give first aid. Put on protective gloves and apply pressure with a dressing on the wound to stop bleeding. Great job! The bleeding stops. Wrap the wound with a bandage. Sprained ankle. Take the disposable medical ice pack out of the first aid kit. Tear open the inner bag. Shake the ice pack to cool it. Wrap the ice pack with a towel and put it on the sprained ankle to reduce the swelling and pain. Drag the bandage to fix the wound with the figure of 8 bandage method. Elevate the injured foot to help with ankle recovery. Do not exercise after the sprain, otherwise it will affect the ankle recovery. Okay, thank you, Kiki. You're welcome. How should we perform first aid for finger bleeding? Let's review. 1. Apply pressure to stop bleeding. 2. Wrap the wound. First aid for sprained ankle. 1. Put ice pack on the sprained ankle. 2. Wrap the wound with figure of 8 bandage method. 3. Elevate sprained ankle and do not exercise. Welcome to Earthquake Science Museum. I am the docent, Kiki. Today, let's talk about earthquake warning. What is the principle of earthquake warning? When the earthquake strikes, earthquake station near the epicenter captures the initial seismic wave information. Then Earthquake Warning Center immediately estimates seismic parameters and influence intensity and sends an alert to the earthquake region before the destructive seismic waves arrive, so as to remind residents to take urgent measures and alleviate disaster losses. When the earthquake strikes, there are 2 main types of seismic waves: longitudinal wave and transverse wave. Longitudinal wave has faster propagation speed while causing less damage. transverse wave has slower propagation speed, while causing more damage. When an earthquake warning system detects the arrival of the longitudinal wave, it will send an alert before the arrival of the more destructive transverse wave. There exist blind zones for earthquake warning near the earthquake epicenter. In general, the effective range of an earthquake warning is about 50 to 200 kilometers from the epicenter. As a result, it's difficult for the people to respond, even if an alert is sent for areas within 50 kilometers from the epicenter. While for areas 200 kilometers away from the epicenter, as the damage caused by the earthquake may not be serious, an alert is not required. Earthquake warning messages can be communicated through radio, television, mobile phones, and other media. Once receiving an earthquake warning message, if you are on a second or higher floor, remember the tips of lie prostrate, cover up, and hold firm. And protect yourself by finding a shelter nearby. If you are on the first floor or stay outside, immediately run to an open and safe area. Once receiving an earthquake warning message, the bullet train will make an emergency brake immediately in order to stay safe. Nuclear power plants will shut down immediately as well.